Hey y'all, okay, so as much as I don't want to admit it, it is getting cooler outside. So I wanted to show you one of my favorite things to make in the cooler months. I do it sometime in the summer, but I really do it in the colder months. I don't really have a name for this. It's just like me dumping a couple of things in my pot and then throwing it in the oven. So literally 3 ingredients. We're just gonna do some red potatoes or whatever type of potatoes that you like. And we're gonna do onion. I like Vidalia onions. And I'm doing any kind of sausage that y'all like. I just started like picking stuff up. I am gonna do garlic in it, so sometimes I'll do garlic, but other times really just whatever you feel like. So I got turkey smoked sausage, and then this is a chicken sausage, and then this is a smoked this is just smoked sausage. So like I said, you put all this to your taste and what you like, but that's it. And then I am going to do some cornbread to go with it. I love Jiffy. This is pretty much what I use. I haven't tried the Dolly Parton one yet, but yeah, I love Jiffy. I've been using it for years. So we are gonna go and cut all this up. Give me 1 second, let me wash everything. And I like potatoes. That's really the main starch that I like. Like I don't really like rice. I eat bread, but like not a lot of bread. It's just not my cup of tea. But y'all, I can kill potatoes. My favorite food are French fries, and I eat potatoes like any way, shape, or form. So I'm gonna put a good amount of potatoes in there. Just it'll make it heartier. And then, like I said, we're gonna do all 3 packs of sausage. This is how many that I have right now, and we are gonna go and wash these. Okay, so we are just using my heart-shaped cast iron skillet, and I'm just gonna cut everything up, and I've got my oven preheating. I'm gonna put a little oil and butter in the cast iron, and I might let that heat up a little bit in there, so I'm gonna go do that real fast. Okay, so I completely forgot to preheat the oven. It's okay. It's fine. We are just gonna go ahead and put a little bit of oil. It's just regular olive oil. And as far as seasoning, y'all, we are gonna let everybody season everything how they choose to season. I'm not gonna put too much seasoning. Like I said, I'm gonna do garlic. And garlic is very strong, so I'm gonna do that, salt and pepper. There's something else I wanted to put in there, I can't remember. But anyway, you can cut these potatoes up however big or small that you want them to be. I kind of just put them in cubes because everything's gonna cook down anyway. So however you like to chop up your potatoes and your sausage as well. I'll show you how I do mine. I don't really have like a full recipe for this. Like I said, this is kind of the dinner version of a dump cake. I love just like putting things in a crock pot or just like in the oven and letting them go. Cooking is not my first passion. I really rather be baking, but we have to eat dinner. So I love doing this because it's super fast and it's filling. Okay, now that we've got the potatoes cut up, we're gonna go ahead and start on our onion. And again, put as much or as little as you would like of each ingredient. Now, I've heard to combat your eyes watering when you're cutting onion, it's best to put them kind of like in the freezer for as long as you can, and that is supposed to help. I haven't ever tried it. It could be like an old wives' tale, but we have to try it sometime. Just not today. And this is just how big or small that I cut my onion up. I had to get a deeper bowl. Okay, so I absolutely want to do some more onion, but my eyes need a break right now. So we're going to start on sausage. Also, I get my sausage fully cooked. You don't have to if you don't want to. I would probably say maybe like brown it just a little bit and let it cook the rest of the way when you put it in the oven. It just leaves an extra step that I don't have to do, so I prefer to get my sausage already cooked. And it's not pretty, but the way that I cut mine is just in half, and then I half it again. Sorry for the noise with the cutting board. I can't find my other wooden one. And I just cut it up into slices like this. And again, however you want to cut it, if you like yours thicker or thinner, cut it to your liking. Okay, so now that all of that is done, we are going to go in with just a little seasoning. We're going to do some pepper, some parsley. We're going to do minced garlic. And as far as garlic, you can do as little or as much as you want. One of the sausage package had garlic in it, so we're not going to do too much. We're going to do some seasoning salt, and we're going to do pesto. I love pesto, so I'm going to put a little bit more than I would normally, and a little olive oil. We're going to give this a good stir. Now, I did go back and put a little more onion in there, and I didn't show that, but again, everything is to your liking. I just wanted it a little bit more for ratio reasons. And this is what it looks like. Okay, so that is all mixed and ready to go into the oven. We are going to do our dinner portion in this cast iron, and then the rest of it I'm gonna put in here to cook. This is gonna go into the freezer. Okay, so that is going to take about an hour, hour and a half to cook down fully. While we're waiting on that, we are going to go ahead and do our cornbread. I'm going to go ahead and wash this bowl out and we'll be back. Okay, so I normally add sugar, just like regular white sugar to my cornbread, but I forgot to buy some. So I have brown sugar, but I'm kind of nervous to do that. I've had the Jiffy with honey in it, so I felt that maybe if I did honey instead, then maybe that would be a little bit better. Oh, sorry, my white. So yeah, we're gonna do honey instead of sugar. Hopefully that works, but I'm just a little nervous to do brown sugar. And we're gonna go ahead and just combine all 3 packs into one mixing bowl. Eggs. And we're gonna do milk. I am just doing 2% milk. We don't really drink whole milk here. I don't really like milk at all, actually, only when I'm baking or cooking, and I really just do 2% milk. Okay, so for these next couple of things, I kind of just do my own thing. I put melted butter in it, as well as about like 1 tablespoon of Miracle-Whip. And no real measurements. I just kind of eyeball everything. I'm also going to, this is the casserole dish. I think this got passed down from family. I think Mitchell's mama gave this to us. I'm just going to take some butter. I always use Country Crock. I have tried other butters and Country Crock, so that is my butter of choice. I'm just going to line this. I am out of Pam, so I'm just going to line that. As far as the honey, because this is my first time doing it, I'm just gonna kind of drizzle this in there and hope for the best. And the reason why I'm doing Miracle-Whip, someone suggested it to me a long time ago, and I tried it and I really liked it. I think it just gives it a little bit more of a creamier texture. I don't do too much, so you can't even taste it in there, but that's why I do just like a little Miracle-Whip. So now we are gonna go and get this all mashed up and get it ready for the oven. And we're only gonna fill this casserole dish about halfway so that when it rises, it'll still have room without it overflowing. That is what the intent is anyway. It doesn't always happen that way though. Okay, we are gonna go ahead and get this in the oven, and I'm gonna start cleaning up a little bit. Okay, so everything is in the oven. We are just waiting. Like I said, it'll take about an hour, hour and a half. I'm gonna go ahead and do a couple of other things, and I'll see you when it's done. All right, y'all, I'm looking a little rough now. It has been about 2 hours, and I've been cleaning, trying to send business emails and everything, so forgive the way that I look. The food is finally done. I cut into the cornbread. I'm gonna turn around and show you. Okay, so this is done. You can see it cooked down a lot. I put this one back in. So this is the way that it looks. And I pulled this out. Yeah, I got busy and it got a little bit darker than it was supposed to, but it's okay. I tried a little bit and it wasn't done in the inside, so I had to put it back in. I'm tired. I'm tired of cooking. I'm just tired. So right now everything is just however it happens, but it is really, really good. And then I did end up putting a few cookies in. Okay, So these are, as you can see, I just put 4 in. We both had two a piece. This is a caramel apple situation, and I think it has like little chunks of apple in it. And then this is pumpkin, and it's got cream cheese chunks in it. This is what the cookies are. It's just the Pillsbury like little squares, and you can eat it straight out of the package or you can bake them. And then this is the pumpkin one. So yeah, these are really, really good. This one I really got for Mitchell because he's more of the caramel apple type of person. That is his like favorite. And I wasn't sure about this because I absolutely love pumpkin spice, but I don't love pumpkin pie. I do not like pumpkin pie. I actually don't like sweet potato pie either. So anyway, but yeah, that is it. That is our dish. I know this was a lot longer than I meant for it to be, but I just kind of wanted to take y'all along. In hindsight, I probably just should have did a live for like 2 hours. I probably should have did that. But anyway, I had fun. I am tired and I'm hungry. So bye.